A massive update just happened in the YSL Young Thug RICO case, as it would just be reported the YSL trial judge has canceled court in the Young Thug case for tomorrow, Wednesday, no real reason given. Court will resume Thursday, January 25th. A few hours after that announcement, it would be revealed that YFN Lucci created and accepted a plea deal in his court case, as it would be announced, breaking, YFN Lucci will serve about 3.5 months in jail, and then he will be released and serve the rest of his sentence on probation, as the prosecutors were hoping to get Lucci to testify against Young Thug in his RICO case. However, YFN Lucci denied many times, as even said by Lucci's lawyer.
Been so many rumors on the internet that this negotiated plea that we are soon going to see him as a star witness in the YSL case. What can you tell people there?
Anybody that says that's a liar. We all just went to court today, clear as day. There is no cooperation in the YSL case. He will not be testifying in that case. Anybody wants to subpoena him, we'll file a subpoena to quash that subpoena. He wants nothing to do with that case. He's made that clear for 3.5 years. He has said he knows nothing and he will not participate in that case, and he's steadfast, and through 3 weeks of jury,
as the prosecutor are actually using lyrics against Young Thug that actually relate to him going after YFN Lucci, which is why they are still hoping that Lucci will testify. As in Young Thug's song with Juice WRLD titled Bad Boy, Young Thug raps the lyrics, "I went at his mommy, now he no longer mentions me," as during the famous YFN Lucci and Young Thug beef, things escalated extremely fast between the two, so quickly that Young Thug wanted to put an end to it, so they targeted YFN Lucci's mother, as evidence would show in police files. Ever since then, Lucci has not done a single thing towards Young Thug.
Well, he's featured on the song, so the song is actually by an artist that goes by the name of Juice WRLD, and it's featuring Mr. Williams. The song is called Bad Boy, and Mr. Williams says, "I shot at his mommy, now he no longer mention me." Now, this would seem, again, insignificant if you're just looking at these words. However, in this case, in the height of the 2050 between the YSL and the IF, we have cases in which individuals of YSL the opposition's mother's house. Mr. Rayshawn Bennett, also known as YFN Lucci. We have 2 incidents in January 22 of 2015 and January 26 of 2015, where his mother's home, Mr. Bennett's mother's home,
as the prosecutors are now trying to bring in more rappers' names into Young Thug's RICO case. Just before trial was canceled yesterday, the YSL snitch Trontavious Stevens answered a question that ended up making Young Thug extremely angry, which was, and I quote, "Is Gunna and Lil Duke associated with the Blue Street team, and are they members of YSL?"
Thank you. Mr. Stevens, you were asked on cross-examination a number of questions about the color blue. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Are there that are members of YSL?
Yeah.
Is Gunna a
Yeah.
Is Duke a
Yeah.
Is Duke YSL?
Yeah.
Is he a member of Young Slime Life gang?
Yeah.
And what about Gunna? Is he a member of Young Slime Life?
Yeah.
All right. Is Gunna's real name Sergio Kitchens?
Yes.
Is Duke's real name Martinez Arnold?
Yes.
As this right now is the first we're hearing about Gunna, but it will not be the last, as his involvement in this RICO case is going to be coming up very soon, as this would go and make Lil Baby extremely happy, as he has said on social media, as he believes that Young Thug is only in this mess because of Gunna snitching. Lil Baby has cut all ties with Gunna ever since he made his plea deal, and even in his newest song titled 350, he would go and state the lyrics, "Ain't never said nothing about it, boy you know you a rat." This went viral on social media that Young Thug's father would end up doing an interview last week defending Gunna and telling Lil Baby to stay quiet.
How do you feel about Lil Baby throwing at Gunna for his plea deal? For his plea?
He need to shut the fuck up, cause he don't know what's going on. You know, he's going off of what he heard. Ask Lil Baby, have he ever came to a court date?
Oh, okay.
See, that's what I want y'all to ask these damn rappers and these bloggers with this whole snitch shit and this. When have y'all went to a court date to support Slime, to support Jeffrey, to support Thug, however you want to name it? Go on their social media pages and say, why in the haven't you been at the courthouse to support your dude? And I guarantee you won't get an answer.
As according to Young Thug's father, Gunna isn't even the main reason that Young Thug is in the situation that he's in.
Courtney said, how do you feel about Gunna?
I love Gunna.
See, that's the thing. People don't understand the relationship. They got this thing saying that Gunna is a rat and he's done this and done that.
But see, let me try to help the attorney clarify that a little simpler. Gunna hasn't done anything whatsoever that can hurt us on this case. Period.
Which is a very odd thing to say, as the entire world believes that Gunna did in fact snitch on Young Thug, as he was caught in 4K saying yes ma'am to many questions the judge asked him about YSL as well as even Young Thug. Comment down below if this sounds like snitching to you.
You agree or acknowledge that statements are true, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocarbons and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL to the detriment of my community. YSL again. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
However, this isn't even the craziest part, as the YSL snitch may have gotten afraid recently seeing Young Thug's reactions to him snitching on the stand, as it seems as if Trontavious has changed his mind about wanting to snitch on Young Thug once again, as when he had to reveal the name Thug in Young Thug's rap name does actually stand for, and I quote, truly humbled under God, he would end up being caught in his lie.
You already identified Jeffrey as a performer. What's his performer's name?
Young Thug.
And do you know, if you do know, what, if anything, Thug stands for?
Yes.
Tell the ladies and gentlemen, jury.
Truly humble under God.
And is that something?
As he would end up being caught in his lie from the prosecutor. As the report goes and reads, Trontavious identified Young Thug's song Droppin' Jewels today. DA Love emphasizes the song doesn't actually say the word God.
Can you think of a single song right here as you sit right now that talks about the defendant Williams being truly humble under God?
I'll rule the objection. A number of songs on the last album, Pump. I ain't with the song name. Dropping Jewels. He talked about God a lot in that one.
Okay. Please tell the jury what part of that song talks about the defendant being truly humble under God.
So in the beginning, he said, "Dang, show me why I'm living, why am I remaining here?" I know he wasn't talking about nobody else but God.
Oh, did he say the word God?
You're right.
As it truly does seem as if he doesn't want to snitch on Young Thug again, but being caught in his lie isn't a good look, because previously he also had to break down what the word slime means as well.
Word slime, what does it mean?
Good question. That's a good question. So, the S is for slug, the L is for love, the I is for I, the M is for me, and the E for everything.
That is the only thing that slime meant to you when you had a tattoo put in your body.
Yes, ma'am. That's what it means to. That's what that tattoo means to me.
Is slime ever used in any other kind of way? As by you or any of the people that
like breaking it down, how I did?
No, like the meaning of the word slime.
No, it's slime.
As with him going back and forth between telling the truth and lying, it really makes why he was asked that question extremely odd, as why he was asked what slime means relates to NBA legend LeBron James, as there is footage of LeBron doing a slime handshake with a teammate of his, to which lawyers want to know, is LeBron James slime?
Have you seen, we talked about LeBron James, have you seen him promote and advertise going around to his teammates and doing the wiping of the nose and saying slime? Have you seen that?
Pronoun number 1.
Yeah, I sustain the objection.
Have you seen LeBron James do a video, put out a video, wiping nose saying slime to his teammates?
I seen LeBron James, he got a different handshake for each player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
describe
to non-responsive.
Yeah, I sustain the objection.
Describe what you remember seeing LeBron James doing when you say he has a different handshake for each player.
An objection to relevance.
It'll be relevant in a minute. What do you remember LeBron James doing with each individual teammate that you described? And tell the jury.
He do a lot of stuff.
Did one of them include wiping nose saying slime? If you remember, if you don't remember, it's okay, Mr. Stevens.
I mean, LeBron may have did it.
As the handshake they're referring to is this one before a Lakers game.
Slime.
However, what made Young Thug the most nervous was when Trontavious revealed what the term snitching means.
Mr. Stevens, what does snitching mean to you?
It doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm aware of the term that you, yes, I'm aware.
What is the meaning of the term? What's the definition?
It doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm aware of the term.
How are you aware of the term?
I've heard the term.
How do you understand the term to be used?
I really don't fully understand the term.
Ms. Love, this might be a stopping point at this point in time, okay?
As right after answering that, he would reveal that YSL does all of their selling at a gas station at 221 Cleveland Avenue.
A gas station at 221 Cleveland Avenue is a location where YSL associates sell.
Are your initials next to number 13?
Yes.
Did anyone force you to put your initials next to them?
No.
As this is massive evidence to reveal, all the feds now need to do is go to that gas station, get years of surveillance footage, and arrest a lot of members in YSL for selling. Now, this made Young Thug's lawyer panic, so he tried putting a quick stop to it before he shared more information, where he would be seen objecting all of the statements that Trontavious made. However, it made the judge extremely angry.
This is testified.
I'm objecting at this point. Hey, Mr. Harvey, we're not going to have any of that. I'll sustain your objection, okay? We're not going to be belligerent to one another. You can rephrase. Just please sit down, okay? I don't need any help from you, okay? All right, and there's no objection on the floor. So, all right?
My objection, Your Honor, to that last series is that the court, I would ask the court to allow the witness.
He's finished the statement. There's nothing else. It's like if he asks to continue his statement, then fine. But sit down and stop interrupting, Mr. Matthews. Mr. Stevens, are you finished with your last response, or did you finish? Was there anything else you were going to say?